Hey guys, let me explain to you, why I haven't been uploading in a while. I haven't been posting new videos because, my great-grandfather, he died. And, so he, feel like, I don't know, man, it's just, I'm probably like the only one left in this family that's grieving at this point. He was, it started when he went to take the dog out to go to the bathroom, and he tripped and broke his hip. And he didn't notice that his hip was broken until a few weeks have passed, and he started losing his breathing. He had a hard time breathing. The worst part about it is he died 4 days before Christmas. Later, about 2 weeks, a week or so, he was feeling very sick, and he was rushed to the hospital by ambulance, and he was diagnosed with pneumonia. They had to suck fluids and shit out of his lungs, and he lost a lot of weight because of this treatment. That treatment supposedly saved his life, or so I thought. I knew he was gonna die. Here's the thing. When old people break a bone, usually their hip, if they break a bone anywhere below their waist, it's usually the end. I hate thinking about that. A week later, he was doing fine, just fine. And then, December 21st, 2020, my great-grandfather, 3 hours before his death, my grandmother said to me, "I'm gonna go visit your great-grandfather. I'll be back." And me and my great-grandfather were very close. that's why I haven't been uploading videos in like for a long time. Like I go big gaps because I've been falling in and out of a depression. It's a unhealthy depression, and there's nothing I could do. So I thought everything was going to be normal. Woke up the next morning, and some normal, kind of normal, but everyone was a bit more quiet than usual. My grandpa didn't say good morning to me as he normally would. And then my dad comes, like he does every morning, to get me. He's like, "What do you want for breakfast?" This was during COVID, where pandemic was going on. We weren't in school and stuff. So he asked me what I want for breakfast, and I was like, Cracker Barrel. And he's like, okay. So then we get in the car. He closes the door. He says to me, "I got bad news." And I'm like, serious? And I was like, okay, what is it? And he's like, your great-grandfather died last night. And I'm like, oh, God. I didn't cry, because, you don't cry at first. You grieve, and then you start grieving. Then, as years passed, you start grieving, and then as years passed, you just kind of stop grieving about it, and you get over it. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get over it. Yeah, so then as years passed, oh man. Then, so I found out how he died. My grandma and him were having a nice conversation. All of a sudden, he takes a sip of milk. Takes a sip of his milk because it was his dinner, right? Takes a sip of his milk, and he starts coughing. My grandma asks him, "Are you choking?" He nods his head, yes. She runs, because the nurse's station was right down the hall. And then she grabbed the nurses. She came in with like 4 other nurses. Then and then the nurse walks out. He says, "We did everything we could." I wish he was around to see everything that I've been going through. Wish he was around to see the positive stuff too. Like my dad marrying this wonderful woman. And I have these 2 awesome step siblings, he would, dude, you would love them. You would love them, man. He would love them. That's all I gotta say for right now. Now you know why I haven't been uploading videos and having long gaps. At some point I'm uploading videos and then I stop and I start uploading videos again. That's why. So I'll see you next one.